All right, today we're going to be talking about hitting the ball farther. All right, and the role that our lead side, our lead leg, plays in our driver swing. How can we improve club head speed by using the ground better? All right, so I'm going to hit a couple of shots here. On my first swing, I'm going to keep my lead leg flexed through impact. All right, so it's going to have a little bit of bend through impact. All right, let's see what happens here. Get my good setup. Again, I'm going to be trying to keep some flex in that knee throughout the swing here. All right, not a bad shot, but let's see what happened here. All right, my angle of attack. I hit up on it 1 degree. My club head speed was 97 miles an hour. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use my lead side differently. Instead of me keeping the flex, I'm now going to be posting up. All right, or I'm going to be pushing into the ground with my lead side in my downswing. All right, and let's see what changes that makes on my impact conditions. All right, so teeing up another one. Again, using my lead side differently, really pushing into the ground in my downswing. Let's give it a whirl here. I like that swing. I like that ball flight. Let's see what happened. All right, my angle of attack. I hit up on it 3.3 degrees, so 3 degrees up now. And then my club head speed jumped to 105. All right, purely by using the ground better. Okay, so let's learn a little bit more about our lead side, this knee, all right, and how we can get better at its strength and mobility.
Hey guys, Andrew Heffron here, physical therapist at the Belfair Golf Learning Center and a member of the Belfair Golf Health and Fitness team. Today we're going to be talking about the lead leg, especially when golfers use the driver, and how we need that lead leg to be able to post up through the golf swing. I'm really going to be talking about the biomechanic and physical part of that lead leg and what the golfer really needs out of that lead leg to have that very powerful swing. 3 main things we're going to be talking about today is the flexibility of that lead hip joint, the strength of the lead leg, and the balance or stability of the lead leg as well. When we're talking about flexibility, we're really focusing on that hip joint of the lead leg. During the golf swing, during the downswing and the follow through with the driver, we really need that hip joint to internally rotate around the pelvis, to rotate the pelvis through and rotate the body through. If that hip joint is tight or not flexible enough on us, then that could cause the body to compensate in ways that would just not create a very powerful swing. The next thing is focusing on strength of the quad and strength of the lateral hip or lateral glute muscles. Again, during the downswing and the follow through, we need to drive that left foot into the ground, extending that lead knee, and that quad muscle is really going to extend that knee to create a lot of that power. The lateral hip muscles are going to create a torque of rotation for the hips and the upper body to come through to get into the proper position. And lastly, we need good stability and balance on that lead leg during the follow through to be able to maintain that good posture. So now let's turn it over to Chris down at the fitness center, and he can go through some exercises and some stretches to make this possible.
Hello, Chris here with the Sports and Lifestyle Campus and also a member of your Golf Health and Fitness team. And today I want to demonstrate 4 exercises that's going to help to improve your lead leg stability, mobility, and flexibility. The first exercise I want to show you is what we call a reverse clamshell. We're going to lay on a mat with our lead leg on top. We're going to bend our knees at a 90-degree angle and we're going to lift up the lower half of our leg, and we're going to repeat that. And what we're doing here is creating an internal rotation. After the 25th rep, you can rest or you can turn over to the other side and then come back and continue on. And we want to do this for 3 sets. The second exercise I want to show you is what we call a single leg glute bridge. You're going to lay on your back. You're going to bring your lead heel close to your glutes, hands in the air, extend the other leg up, and then lift your hips off the ground. We want to try to hold this for 30 seconds. You most likely are going to feel some shaking in here. That's normal when the glutes are not strong and they're not firing properly. That'll iron itself out as you practice this exercise. Also, if you get a cramp in your hamstring, simply come back to the floor, straighten your leg out. When the cramp's gone, simply come back up and continue on with the exercise. We want to do this for 4 sets. The third exercise I want to show you is what we call a wall squat. The wall squat is designed for leg strengthening of the quads, which is going to help stabilize your knee. Get next to the wall, walk out about 18 inches, and slide down. I would start around 1/4 of a squat. We want to hold this for 30 seconds, rest, and then come back down and hold it again. We want to do this 4 times. Now, if you find that this here is very easy, slide further down the wall and the exercise will get harder. The fourth exercise I want to show you is a hip flexor stretch. We're going to come back to the mat. We're going to kneel down on our lead knee. We're going to extend our other leg forward, so I form this angle here with my shin. I'm going to have my chest high. I'm going to slide forward, and I'm going to create a nice stretch through my hip flexor. I'm going to hold this for 30 seconds. After my 30 seconds, I'm going to come back and rest, or I can do the other side and then come back to this side. After I've done that, I'm going to go back into my stretch, and we're going to do this stretch 4 times. If you practice these 4 exercises 3 times a week, you're going to improve the mobility, flexibility, and stability of your lead leg, which is going to give you a stronger, smoother follow-through, which means more distance.
All right, so we've learned more about this lead leg, right, and this knee, and how we can improve its mobility and its strength. Let's understand the role that it can play to help generate not only club head speed, but improving our launch conditions, right? So when I extended that lead leg better through my downswing, not only did my club head speed increase, but my angle of attack improved. Right, so as I extend, that helps me get this nice subtle little tilt here in my spine, which then facilitates a launch, all right, a much better launch. And when we get a nice high launch, good impact location, and a little bit more club head speed, we're going to watch that ball go farther. All right, so once again, our team is here for you. Come visit us and learn more about your body swing connection.